This game is rated S for super fucking sexy. Tales from the Podcast, the fucking video game. Have you ever wanted to stop someone from making another shitty horror movie? Then get ready because now you can. In Tales from the Podcast, the fucking video game, you control JB, Ron, and Jeff as they embark on a quest through Grungetown to do just that. Along the way, you'll encounter drunken hobos, annoying boy bands, and even a zombie girl or two. It's a retro-style RPG full of action, foul language, and enough horror references to make even the most hardcore horror fan explode from excitement. Collect Pogs, level up your team, and equip the best gear to kick major ass, but also look really fucking cool doing it. Tales from the Podcast, the fucking video game. Make sure to get your copy today. Obtain access to the in-game cheatbot for only $5. I mean, it's worth it just to find out what the access code is alone. Warning. This game has been known to cause extreme sexual arousal, spontaneous dance fights, a strong attraction to zombie girls, and drunken hobo rage.
Yo. Fucking really. Oh. How's it going? Jeff Shady.
Give me 1 second here.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I was wondering why you were all blacked out. Like, yeah, I wonder what the hell he has planned today. There's something going on, that's for sure.
Okay.
Oh, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you back.
I'm doing all right, man. It's been a crazy time. Crazy fucking time.
Yeah.
Bunch of renovation shit going on, so it's been like stress levels and figuring everything out. And once you open up one wall, you find there's a problem. Then you open up another wall, and you find where the problem is. So,
Are you gonna be on voice changer all night?
Oh, I didn't realize it was on. I'm glad you mentioned it.
I was sitting there like I don't know if you forgot or if this is just Jeff now.
Nope, I totally forgot.
I like the idea of you just always having it on, like you forget the real you. Oh man!
Oh my god!
Well, thanks everyone for joining in. Remind everyone check out Tales of Shock and Terror, and we got our video game. Buy it now or go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going back to it. Oh man!
Look, the holidays are coming. What better gift do you want than the video game?
Exactly.
So buy it.
That's true. The holidays are coming.
I mean, look, that game, a nice jeweled butt plug, and Tales of Shock and Terror is the perfect Christmas gift bundle for anyone.
It is. And may I also suggest that if you need some bejeweling done, that Jeff or I would probably be interested in bejeweling your butt plug for you. I have a glue stick, and I'm pretty sure I can get some bejeweled stuff. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, I've got some Gorilla Glue around here somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. Gorilla Glue is even better. You know,
I'll make sure it won't ever come off.
I mean, I'm not sure if that's the case, if that really works that way.
Like, I don't know if bodily fluids tend to break down adhesives. So I mean,
does it say in the back of Gorilla Glue, don't put in your asshole?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So I'm pretty sure it's safe.
I mean, good point.
We just have to make sure it's completely dry before you stick it up there, because it'd be an interesting visit to the ER, to say the least.
I like the idea of it not being dry, and then you just recording the entire ER visit. Let's see what happens. Like, what's the worst, you know? I don't know how the fuck we get on some of the shit we do, man.
I don't know either. We're talking about a kid's show, and then we get into butt plugs and.
Well, I can see the connection there, but I just this is super glue. Fucking A. All right. Well, I guess what we should do is let people know that starting from now on, we will be going a little bit earlier. Got some work stuff going on, so I will be needing to get to the programming a little bit earlier than normal. Roughly an hour. So hopefully those who can make it still make it. Sure, there'll be a few hiccups here and there, but we do appreciate it when you do. Other than that, we are talking about the episode "The Tale of the Guardian's Curse," and an interesting one at that. But let's jump into this a little bit. So this right here was written and directed by DJ McHale, which isn't too surprising. I mean, the dude had his hands in everything. Now, the cool thing about this episode is that we actually do get people that are known in this episode. So, starting off with playing Josh is Danny Cooksey.
Budnick himself.
Yes, it is. I mean, he was also in Terminator.
He was.
Yeah.
He was also on Different Strokes when he was a lot younger.
Yeah, I always forget about that too.
I think lots of people
was a black kid when he was a baby. What? Nobody likes it, talk about Michael Jackson going from a black kid to a fucking white man's okay, but when Danny Cooksey did it, it's not.
All I'm seeing in my head is him as this little kid on different strokes with black face and bright red hair. It just doesn't look right.
Oh, I love the
God.
idea. Oh, that's
Mm.
fucking great though.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fucking Danny Cooksey. What can you do? Oh, that little redheaded
I
fucking
mean,
weird fucker. But no, he also did a lot of voice work too for quite a few cartoons. Some video game work too. Let's see what else he did. Anything at least decent. I mean, there's a lot of shit that he did, but just a lot of it's
yeah.
just trash. Like, you know, I mean, I don't
Just
even know some of the
trash.
stuff. Like, he played Greg Skeens on Recess and never saw Recess. There's
I
a lot
watched a
of
few.
TV shows I just
Watched.
didn't watch, I guess.
I saw some episodes of Recess. It was pretty fun. Pretty fun cartoon.
Right. 4 episodes of the Ren and Stimpy show. All right. That's a little bit better. Tiny Toons
Okay.
Adventures. That's cool. He
Yeah,
did
he
Tiny
was.
Toons.
I think he was Montana Max, I believe.
And Wex Warther and Monty's Imagination voice.
Okay.
Oh, he was in Mom and Dad Save the World. There we go.
Really?
Another great movie. A very forgettable movie, I think. Nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
I think it's just because Jeffrey Jones. Even
Yeah,
though
yeah, that
Lovitz was in
guy.
it.
Mm.
I don't know. I like John Lovitz in it. I love fucking what was his name? That Wallace guy. Can't think of his last name. I like him in it. But and
Was it Wallace Shawn? Is it
I
the
think
lispy
so.
guy from Princess Bride?
Yes.
Yeah. The Pavilion?
Yes, that's him. Yeah,
Yeah, Wallace Shawn, yeah.
it's been a very long time since I saw that movie. I liked it. I'm trying to see what else the Cooksey did here. Superman TV show, werewolf TV show. There's a lot of trash in here.
Huh.
Twilight Zone. He did an episode of that in the 80s. Huh. That's interesting. A lot of episodes of different strokes. That's for sure. All right. Well, anyways, moving on past Mr. Cooksey himself, which I mean, it's still nice to see somebody like that. We also have
yeah.
Martin Doyle in this right here playing James Duggan, which is Cooksey's dad. He did a few things as well. A few episodes of Goosebumps, Warehouse 13, The Perfect Man. I mean, the dude has 90 something credits. Still has more things going on too that are going to be coming out.
Wow.
Yeah, he was in Schitt's Creek. He did a lot of TV movies, TV series. Not gonna say anything really big.
Hmm.
Trying to think like the biggest thing that guy did, the Tarzan TV show from the 2000s.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Say
vaguely remember that being a thing.
it wasn't good. I mean, it wasn't.
It was no Sheena.
No, it was not. But no, dude did a bunch of shit. I mean, just quite literally that, just shit. I mean, nothing great, nothing horrible. I mean, he made a career out of it, and that's always cool. I mean, always got to give somebody props who can make a career out of acting,
Yeah. He definitely
especially
had
when you're not good at it.
he definitely looked like somebody that I had seen on something, but I couldn't tell you where.
Right. No,
He's just like, I'm sure I've seen this guy somewhere.
he has the look of somebody who's been in the background of a lot of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but never anybody important, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's like, here's your coffee. Have a nice day.
Exactly. Like even with his acting real stuff, I don't think he'd actually be the center of it. It'd be like, oh, well, I was in the background of this, But all right. Anyways, continue on. We have James Carroll Gordon, the Dr. Capel Smith. He ended up doing a few things too. He was in Kingsman: The Golden Circle, Six Underground, Hatfields and McCoy series, Black Snake Moan. Let's see here.
I wonder if he moaned from the Black Snake.
Oh, he moans all day long, Cupcake. He moans all day long. The 2013 Dracula series, Hustle, Dark Kill. I was looking to see if he was still alive. Unfortunately, he is.
Well, I mean, you said the most recent thing he did was what was it again? Shit, I just drew a blank. You literally just fucking said it.
Oh, hold on. There's no way. Yeah, he was.
What'd you find?
He's in one of my favorite weird fantasy TV shows that I like. And I don't want to admit it. Have you ever seen The 10th Kingdom?
Nope. Doesn't even sound familiar.
All right. I'll leave it at this, okay? Warwick Davis is in it. He plays somebody named Acorn, which is awesome. But Ed O'Neill is the Relish, the Troll King.
Okay.
It's a dumb fantasy miniseries with Warwick Davis and Ed O'Neill, and it won me over because I love. Like, this is before the new show with Ed O'Neill. This is like after Married with Children, but before anything else.
Nice. You got Al Bundy and the Leprechaun.
Yeah, and to me, that's like the greatest of everything that I grew up on. Which, I mean, saying out loud kind of sounds really fucking sad. It's like, what are the two greatest things you ever watched? I don't know. Married with Children and Leprechaun.
I mean, we could also, reference Willow. Or Star Wars. But
yeah.
It's funnier to think of Al Bundy and the Leprechaun in this fantasy series.
It is. John Lyric has done it as well.
Oh shit, Dan Fielding from Night Court. All right.
Oh yeah. There's a ton of people in it, dude. It's just such a weird fucking show. Like, it's one of those things where it's, like I said, it's a mini series, but if you ever sit down and watch it, you're gonna be very, very surprised by who's in it, some of the roles they play, even some of the smaller roles. I mean, just it's just shocking. It's just like, this is never popular. It's not bad, and there's a shitload of famous people. It just, I don't know. It's crazy. It's one of those things. Anyways, though,
I'm gonna have to check that out because it sounds interesting enough.
I'm trying to think. Like, it came out in what, 2000? I don't know if it's even streaming.
That's what I was looking for. Amazon Prime.
Is it on Prime?
It is on Prime. It is also on the Roku channel with ads.
Oh man!
It's also available on Freevee with ads. It is also streaming on Apple TV.
Oh.
And you can rent it on either, or you can buy it. Can't rent it. You can only buy it on either Apple TV or Amazon.
How much is it to buy?
Let's see.
I'm just curious. Not that I need to buy it.
Why does it not tell me?
I don't know.
Oh, if I buy it through Apple TV, it just goes to Prime. So it's like Apple TV is acting like a digital hub. So let me see. If I go to Amazon. Yeah. Just. Oh, well, I don't.
It doesn't tell you?
Looking to see. More purchase options. You can buy the entire season on Amazon for $14.95 in HD, or you can go for standard definition, like a fucking caveman, for $9.95.
Considering it's 10 episodes, like that's a very reasonable price for both.
It actually is.
I mean, it really, really is.
The whole thing with the HD and SD, I'm like, at this point, shouldn't we be like saying like 1080 and 4K?
I'm trying to think.
I doubt, but I guess because when it was shot in 2000, they probably just upscaled it to HD or shot at HD or shot it, whatever.
It's just funny to me because I bought it before it was out on Blu-ray, before like Blu-ray was really like a thing, and I got on DVDs, which is standard definition. But I feel like I paid like $30 or $40 for something that
I could see that. I could see that.
I feel like I paid like 3 times the amount that they're charging for it for a show that like, I mean, it wasn't popular when it came out. Like, it was just a weird off chance that I watched it. Kind of like the old Merlin series.
Yeah.
The one with Martin Short in it.
Yeah, Sam Neill and
yeah, like I feel like I was one of 4 people that ever watched that either.
I never watched it, but I remember all the promos leading up to it and all the promos for like, the next installment.
It was so bad.
I think it was like back-to-back nights or something. I don't even remember. It was like they pushed it hard, that Merlin series.
God, I'm getting so old. Well, anyways, let's continue the shit. We have Vanessa King playing Cleo in this. Let's see.
Call me now for your psychic reading, man.
Yeah, she came on. She turned into Miss Cleo. No, that would be some fucked up shit.
Sorry.
No. She ended up doing Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV show, which I don't know that one. She played Danielle there. She did some episodes of. She did another episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? The TV movie Liar Liar between father and daughter, which I don't think is anything like the other Liar Liar movie.
Probably not.
No, not at all.
Probably some kind of Lifetime.
Oh, dude, first sentence and description. A young Canadian girl accuses her father of child molestation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like, whoa, Jesus. And she was lying about it. Oh, how dare her give women a bad name. This is before the Me Too shit. She would have been canceled for that. Vanessa King, you horrible, horrible lady.
Well, maybe her dad in that was just a real asshole anyway, and she's like, I need him out of my life, so I'm just going to accuse him of molestation.
Maybe, but I mean, it's still not the right way to do that.
No, you can frame him for murder a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, you could pull the whole get a new daddy thing on him and just take naked pictures of yourself and put them in a sock drawer.
Oh, thank you, whitest kids you know.
Yeah, I love it. No, what else does this bitch do? Edgemond, she has done 69 episodes of that. And that stopped in 05. That's the last thing she did.
What was it? 69 episodes of what?
Edgemond. What is Edgemond?
No idea. It's funny how they stopped it at 69 episodes, though.
The kids of Edgemont are faced with issues that happened in their lives, whether the issues are racism, homosexuality, or discrimination. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it looks horrible.
Probably is. Sounds like a bunch of after-school special stuff.
I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like, I don't know, stupid. I mean, girl didn't really do anything great, though. I mean, oh, nope, timeout. 1998, she did an episode of Nightman.
Holy shit, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, she might be our star player. in this. Yeah.
We found a
Even though
connection to
she
Nightman.
lied about being molested in a movie, at least she did an episode of Nightman.
I mean,
that redeems herself to me. I mean,
yeah.
lie about molestation all you want to, but at least
But
do
as
an
much as
episode of
we've talked
Nightman.
about, Nightman, to finally find a connection between Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Well, that's how it started. That's because we were having so many people that did like one episode of fucking Nightman.
Yeah, now we've got another one.
I don't know what's more shocking. Nightman reference or Jeff is alive.
Am I though? Or am I just an ethereal being?
There you go. You might be. All right. Well, that is our
dream Trekipedia.
That is Vanessa King. Who else do we got in this? Oh, god damn it. This bitch is going to try to make me fuck up a name.
All right, hang on.
Mahabrahabalabara. Yeah. Yeah. Try that last name, Jeff. Try it. Yeah, you're fucked. I can tell her first name is Maha. I don't even know how much time we should put into it because guess what? She has one credit. You want to guess
one credit, and it's this show.
It's this one episode.
Oh,
yeah. Fucking bitch. How dare she have such a hard name?
Ruabia.
See, I was close.
I mean, I'm not good with pronunciations. I'm not sure. Arabic. So yeah, I apologize. I'm not good with Arabic names. But yeah, Maha Rabia.
The first Arabic woman to make it to TV.
I'm glad we have not missed a beat with me being gone for 2 weeks. Holy fuck. I have missed this so much.
Well, luckily for you, Trekipedia, we are going to be starting roughly about an hour sooner every week.
Yeah.
Got some work obligations that have changed the schedules, but
until further notice.
My Halloween was good. How was yours, Jeff?
I didn't do a fucking thing, man.
Did you pass out candy?
No, we don't get trick-or-treaters in this neighborhood anymore.
Oh, because you guys so hood and there's too much homeless poop everywhere?
No. It started dying off. Like probably around 2017, the crowds got smaller, and then once the pandemic hit, nobody's come through the neighborhood anymore.
Really?
Plus, there's not very many young kids in the neighborhood anymore. And they all get, and those that are in the neighborhood go to other.
So you live in like an old folks area?
I think a lot of them did the like week before trunk or treat, bullshit.
Right.
Instead of, going house to house, getting candy, switching costumes, going back to the same houses, getting more candy.
So I live in such a small town where we do our Halloween thing separate.
Mm-hmm.
The whole town. And everyone dresses up and they close down the entire main street.
Nice.
Which sounds like a lot, guys, but it's like 2 blocks.
Still.
They all just give out free stuff for the kids. So we did that, and then we did our actual Halloween. There was 2 separate days, but
I've always wanted to just dress up and sit out front early enough to where they don't do it and hopefully get trick-or-treaters and just be sitting there and then just scare the shit out of the older kids. Not the younger ones where it could, scar them for life, like the toddlers and stuff, but of a certain age.
Right.
Break out something like this.
Yeah, I can see that. Trekipedia says we get more here than last year at once Halloween. Oh yeah, but I mean, that's one thing I don't like because I think last year they did a thing around here where they were like, "Well, we're gonna do trick or treating on the last Saturday or some bullshit like that." It was, whatever. I get it for certain people, but that's not Halloween. Halloween is fucking Halloween, and I don't know.
I remember even as a
so
kid.
Early now too. It's kind of irritating. I think from here it was 5:30 to 6 or 5:30 to 7.
See, I remember even as a kid, if Halloween fell on a weeknight and we had school the next day, we may start early and end like around 9 doing our trick or treating, maybe even a little bit later. But then we'd come home, go to school the next day, come back, and there's incentive to come back home because you got your bag of candy from the night before.
Right.
There wasn't this like, okay, we're going to start at 2 in the afternoon and we're going to be done by the time it gets dark at 7. No.
I just want to throw
And
out
weekends, we were out even later.
Freeform Network are clearly a bunch of piece of shit pedophiles.
Dude, I went to Costco like
25 days of Christmas early already. Fuck them.
Like mid-September. I went to Costco. I think it was or maybe the beginning of September. All their Halloween stuff was out. The big animatronics, the costumes, the candy, right?
Why?
No.
It's
Beginning
too
of
early.
September, mid-September, I'm fine with that. The first week of October. No Halloween costumes. All the animatronics are gone. There's the candy, but then everything else was Christmas. I'm like, we barely started October.
I'm not okay with that.
You can put an aisle or two of your Christmas shit out, but don't just pack away all the Halloween stuff before we even get there. I can see like a week before Halloween, you're like, hey, we're going to pull the costumes and that, but we'll leave the candy and we'll start setting up for the other holidays. I'm okay with the stuff being early if you give equal time to Halloween, because it's never gotten its fair due anywhere.
No.
It'll be out for like 2 weeks, and then once you hit October, they're like, okay, Christmas is here. It's like, whoa, we haven't made our blood sacrifice to the demon gods.
I know.
And you're ready to shove a pine tree up my ass and sing Jingle Balls? Come on.
I don't even give a fuck about Christmas. Fucking stupid. I mean, Halloween's like the only day worth celebrating, in my opinion.
I mean, look, Halloween, you get to dress up in costumes. It's okay to scare people.
Right.
And you get free fucking candy from strangers without having to get into a van and be lured by like promises of
nothing wrong with that either, though.
You know.
And that's stupid too. Trying to switch the Halloween.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
there's a reason
that shit. They deserve
it's done on the 31st. There's historical reasons for this day to be significant. To just go, well, we should just celebrate Halloween like on the last Saturday. Fuck you.
No.
If you're gonna do that, then I propose that we don't celebrate Christmas until the last Saturday in December. How about that? Even if it's not the 25th. You want to start just randomly, arbitrarily changing shit?
Dude,
we'll just move Christmas to January and combine it with New Year's. How's that?
You're not wrong, dude. They really do try to push it so hard. And the weird thing is like, as soon as Christmas is almost over, you go to the store and there's fucking Easter shit out. It's like, I fucking hate it all. I hate it all.
I kid you not.
Oh, I can't do it.
Like, even New Year's gets kind of the short shrift. Like, Christmas is a big thing, and then like New Year's is like one section, like, oh, here's some cheap hats and some sunglasses. But then January 2nd, oh, here's all the Valentine's stuff. It's like, dude, it's still over a month away.
Mm-hmm. They just, oh, it's all fucking stupid as fuck. Let's see here. On a different note, I'm looking at getting a DVD wallet for some of my movies. Any suggestions on a DVD wallet?
It really depends on how many movies you have. I started to go that route at one point. I had the big like 500 disc CD. Like, I think it was a Case Logic or something.
Well, I don't think you should go the wallet there. Like, route to begin with, personally. If I were you, for closer to, I mean, it is a more expensive route, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to save a photo for you. Fucking AVI files, it's fucking retarded. All right. Home Depot sells these, dude. They have so many different styles. But I guess I'll just share the page, dude. Me personally, maybe it's just me and just the way my fucking head works and the way I am in general. I would personally go with something like these, where you have all your DVDs out in racks and stuff, where you could just have them in the cases too. The thing with cases is they actually protect your DVDs and your physical media a little bit better compared to in a sleeve where you're going to be going in and out and you're actually going to be risking the chance of ruining what you have.
Yeah,
but I'm really weird about my shit, so I mean,
I'm the same way. I started to go the DVD wallet, and then I realized DVDs are so prone to scratching.
Yeah.
Blu-rays, way more durable. You can basically toss a Blu-ray onto asphalt and it's barely going to have any marks and barely sustain any damage. Luckily.
It's harder to get things signed too if you don't have the case. You know, like my Weird Science. It could have been signed if it was just a DVD. I think I'm also the only person who has a copy of Weird Science signed.
You may be one of the few who has it signed by Michael Berryman.
That's true.
There's probably somebody out there who has it signed by one of the effects artists from it. But
probably.
That's actually really fucking cool that you got Michael Berryman's signature on Weird Science. That's so fucking
cool. I look at movies different than other people.
See, you are a genre fan. So you will pull something like that he has such a it's a small role. But you're like, look, I want Michael Berryman to sign my copy of Weird Science. Other people would be like, why wouldn't you try to get Anthony Michael Hall? It's like, when has he ever shown up to a fucking convention? Michael Berryman is there all the time.
Dude,
and I'm going to show him that I really appreciate his work by pulling something that he has such a small role in, but I remember it because it's so fucking cool.
He was a really nice guy. Anyways, I'm running low on time, so we need to go through this episode.
We do.
Yeah, so I guess just to keep it simple, this is a typical fucking Egyptian episode. The only thing not typical about it is the intro to this, when we had to talk about an Ankh fucking like 45 times, and it is so fucking stupid. For those who don't know, an Ankh is basically like the Egyptian prince symbol. It's
yeah, basically. If you've ever seen the cross that flares out at the bottom, it's got the loop at the top, that is an Ankh.
Yeah.
Basically, if you want to look it up, ANKH. Google is your friend.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I mean, very, very typical story. Kids want to go vacation. Vacation can't happen because dad's too busy at work. Always too busy at work. So no skiing for Cooksey. Cooksy's pissed off. He's basically a little cunt child, but it just is what it is.
He's actually got a good head on his shoulders. He's like, our dad's a fucking deadbeat. He keeps promising us shit, and then he's like, oh, work got in the way.
I like the idea of him just being a cunt child, though. It made me I made myself laugh. I had to stop for a moment. But anyways, from there, we end up getting the story of just basically, you know, a mummy, just a very stereotypical mummy story. A mummy comes to life. And we end up thinking that there's more going on than what is. We end up having what the curator or whatever fucking Cooksy's dad's boss was basically trying to figure out other stuff with the mummy, hoping that the other guy was going to find it, which he did not. Instead, his kids find it. It was the life elixir, right? Was it
the elixir of life, the elixir of life, and the ring of eternity.
Yes.
This guy was like, "Oh, the ring, it's going to make me immortal and I'll never die and I'll be able to do whatever I want." It's called the ring of eternity, not the ring of immortality.
Exactly.
So for someone who works at a museum, he's a pretty stupid fucking idiot.
A pretty stupid fucking idiot indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, basically though, I mean, it's just a back and forth chase episode with some weird things in the background, which we'll mention once we get to talking about the episode a little bit, more on our own. But basically it's one of these really, really stupid things because our main bad guy in this episode gets turned into stone from a ring. And then they end up taking the mummy who had some of the life elixir poured on her, giving her the ring. And now she is going to be their new stepmom.
Apparently, because her and the dad were looking at each other like, if these kids weren't here, we'd be banging on these boxes in the museum basement.
Yeah, basically. And our episode, and then our episode just ends. It's right there. Now, just to go ahead and get it out of the way, there's some weird things about this episode, but it's not a horrible episode.
No, it's not horrible at all.
Like, there's a scene where like they're banging on the door, and I had to have Jeff rewind it because I noticed something, and I don't think he did at first, but like
I did, but I didn't say anything because I was like, okay, the budget definitely is showing here.
Right. If you have a pretty good eye and you're paying attention to a lot of background stuff, you'll notice that part of that door is just completely fake. It's just completely flexing the fuck in when they're banging on the door. It's so bad.
This glass panel, which I mean, it's either plexiglass or just a sheet of cheap plastic. It's literally like flexing every time somebody knocks on the other side of the door.
It really
it's like they're trying to. Not only is the entire wooden door shaking. And looks like it's flexing, but the glass is just shaking so much. You're like, oh man,
yeah.
That was somebody with a sheet of plastic and some gold glue paint just drawing the grid.
So bad. I'll also say that when our main villain there gets turned into stone, they clearly picked out the statue they were gonna use before picking up that guy's wardrobe because it didn't match.
No, the only thing I could think is they were trying to put him in like ancient Egyptian style stuff. Because all of a sudden he had like a crown or something.
Yeah,
why wouldn't he be turned to stone just how he was?
I don't know. That's not how it works.
Yeah. I mean,
but if
you look back at Greek mythology, when Medusa would look at people and turn them to stone, they just turned to stone how they were.
Yeah, but this is Egyptian mythology, so maybe it's different.
I don't know,
maybe Egyptians believe before you got turned into stone, they also dressed you better.
Maybe.
I don't know how that works, dude. Either way, still not a horrible episode. I was not mad about it.
I like the look of the mummy in this too. The mummy looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it wasn't
for a
bad.
TV budget. It wasn't just like, oh, here's a mask.
They clearly put most of their money into that mummy instead of the door.
That door.
And yes, he was. He was actually in a lot of stuff, as me and Jeff discussed before we went live.
Yeah.
We also thought it was really weird how he used to be a little black kid on Different Strokes. But
oh man. Holy shit.
Yeah. I will say overall on this episode, though, it has a 7.4 rating on IMDb. And I'm not sure I disagree with that. I think it's about a 7.
Yeah. It's not the worst
bad.
episode. It's not the best. It's not the best, but it's not a scary episode.
No,
it's your typical like cursed objects.
Like most of the original
unknown.
Mummy stuff, though, it wasn't really scary as much as just like a curse and more of a random adventure.
Yeah, more of a
they
chase
were
kind of adventure thing.
Yeah, they were never on the scarier side of any kind of things, especially like obviously I'm referencing more like the Universal style, but
Right.
It's not bad. I'm not mad about it. I think it
No,
does
it's
it
a fun little
justice.
adventure chase episode.
Yeah. What would you rate this one?
I think it's about a 7. Solid 7.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Well, I guess that's gonna do us on our episode for this week. So Jeff, man, how's your homecoming, man? Is it all working out good?
It's coming along more. The renovations are progressing. Yeah, finally.
That's good.
Finally. So yeah, a lot of stuff got ripped out, and then it was, oh, hey, your master bathroom has lead tile. So there has to be a special crew to come out and take that out.
That sucks.
Took
Who would have thought they had lead
fucking
tile?
forever. Well,
Lead tile of all things, though.
this house was built in the 50s, and the tub and
Still.
shower surrounds were tiled back then. It was never changed.
Jeez.
So that took like a few weeks to get them to come out and do that. So they were doing everything else, which basically meant ripping out the entire kitchen, the laundry room, the half bath, tearing up the floor of the living room, painting, rehanging ceiling fans and stuff. And now they're finally getting the master bathroom done. So today was like plumbing and putting up a pony wall and getting the shower stuff all framed in and all that. So
I bet that was fun.
Yeah. Lots of noise, and it's stressing out my dog, man.
Hopefully that wasn't.
But,
I mean,
it's moving along. It's been fun to see how things are changing.
Yeah.
I
mean, could be worse, I guess.
Yeah, it could be worse. The whole house could have burned to the fucking ground.
True. I mean, it could have burnt to the fucking ground.
Yeah, and it hasn't, so we're good there. No, it's been stressful, but at the same time, excited to see where everything goes. It's basically going to be like having, like 85% new house. So,
I mean, you can't beat that. Everybody likes new house.
Yeah, just it's crazy how much you realize you rely on certain things when you don't have access to them readily. So
you are not wrong. Not wrong in the fucking least, man. You just take it for granted.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, hopefully things keep going good. And
hopefully, knock on wood, we don't run into any more big issues.
Right. Don't knock on lead.
No. Don't want to knock on lead.
Oh man, you're the only person I know who has that kind of luck. Like, yeah, my tiles are lead. Like when did they ever do that? Like, no, I didn't even know they made tiles out of lead even at all.
Yeah,
I would have expected asbestos before that.
I think it had to do with the glazing that went onto the tiles when they were firing them during manufacturing. I think it was the glazing that gave them the shiny coat that had lead in it. So who knows? It's fucking gone now. We'll have a lead-free bathroom when it's all done.
Well, that's good. I mean, could be much worse. Happy you at least got it going. Good. Oh, that still suck. But I guess that's really all I got for today, dude. I don't know about you.
We have a new episode of Skewered Universe coming out. We did one I released one a few weeks ago on the 90s movie Kids. And we had plans of doing a Halloween episode, at least one, and releasing it before Halloween. But with this renovation and stuff, it didn't get released. So it's coming up. We've got a few clips from friends that we gathered talking about some specials and stuff. So that's going to be dropping soon. And then, of course, we're going to roll right into Nick Cage November. And we'll get at least one good episode for Nick Cage November for you guys.
Are you
So
sure that's a good idea?
Hell yeah, I do it every year. Fucking Nick Cage, man. He deserves his flowers.
I don't know about that. It's Nick Cage. Oh man. And yeah, I heard about that.
I mean, you know what? Credit to them. They've got a business model that works. And if it expands into Christmas, I mean,
the only thing good about it is the fact that they're not going to be leaving buildings vacant longer.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and I look at it this way. If that means Spirit gets more money and can maybe have more locations over the years,
isn't Spirit ran by Party City?
I don't think so. I think it's completely separate. I hope so, because I fucking hate Party City. They have a shit selection.
Oh.
I mean, if it means they could get maybe bigger spaces, more locations, maybe have a couple year-round Spirit Halloween stores, that
no, the rivals.
Yeah, we got some more info on that. It's run by Spencer's.
Huh.
Spencer's, the only place in the mall you can go get blacklight posters
and a dildo.
And let's not forget. Papers to roll joints, I believe.
Really? Huh.
All sorts of shit.
Imagine having to go to the mall for that, though. That's just such a fucking long.
The fact that you walk into Spencer's and you're like, man, there's some cool shit here, and then you're like, oh my god, there's a giant fucking cock on the wall.
Jeez.
And like a vibrating horsetail butt plug. It's like, oh, what the fuck? It's like Spencer's. It's a store for everyone.
Jesus.
Well, I will say I didn't get to go to Spirit Halloween like I wanted to this year.
I haven't gone to Spirit in a while.
I've been wanting to get the Killer Clowns from Outer Space popcorn gun and the cotton candy gun they sell, and I just have not. I could get it online, but I actually want to go into the store because sometimes they got just some cool shit.
See, my problem with going into a Halloween store is I always end up buying shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather buy nicer stuff. And
you always end up getting stuff that you don't need. And I mean, to be fair, there's a lot.
I don't know why I do it.
Yeah.
It's just like, the same reason I have like 4 fucking Nightmare on Elm Street masks. Like, there's no fucking reason for it, and none of them are the good ones. So it's just like, why the fuck I do this?
Spirit Halloween has some really cool stuff, but let's be real. It is a store based on impulse buying.
Yeah.
Basically, they've taken the concept of like when you go to the grocery store and you've got your stuff at checkout and you're like, oh, I'm going to grab a Butterfinger, or oh, I'm going to grab a Gatorade out of the cooler here. They've taken that concept and just made it into a whole store. So you go in and you're like, I don't need any of this. And some of this stuff is really cheap shit, but I'm just going to buy it anyway.
Yeah. That's the problem. I will say I've gotten like a bunch of fucking mugs there too. Like, why?
That's where I got this guy.
Nice.
I got this at Spirit Halloween. I just saw it and I went, ooh, Jason mug.
Yeah, I gotta stop.
I wasn't even there looking to buy anything.
Yeah, I know. That's how it works. It's a fucking.
It's like, I'm just gonna go browse. Lan and I were like, we're just gonna go browse. And then I'm like, oh, Jason mug. Oh, I think I got a keychain too, and like some other shit. I'm like, why? What did I just do?
It's just a trap.
Yeah.
I'm
telling you, it's all on him. And I have no problem with Spirit Halloween existing. I know some people are like, whatever. It's like,
yeah, I also have a big problem with what Spirit did too with some of their animatronics, because they decided to, like, I don't know. This is just one of those things. It probably only pisses me off because I have a fucking problem with it. But if you go to Spirit's website
mm-hmm.
and you look up the Crypt Keeper They did an animatronic for that, and they charged quite a bit for it. Now, if you do a Crypt Keeper based off the 90s TV show and you're trying to make it and do it all right, would you spend a little bit of money and have it voiced correctly? Or would you have it voiced by somebody who's not the fucking voice?
You would think that you would want to do it properly.
Yep.
And have John Kassir do the voice.
Now I have no respect for them. And I've had a very, very hard time even wanting to go to that place anymore since then. It really ruined it for me, in my opinion.
I get it.
I just don't know why they would do that. I mean, it's just such a no.
I mean, if anything, if you couldn't get him to do lines,
he would have done it. He would.
If you could at least license the laugh, that would have been enough. Even if it couldn't do any more than say pop up and laugh, if that was all you could get, go with that. That's perfectly fine.
I'm sorry, but he would have done it.
Most likely he would have. I wonder if they just didn't reach out, or if they did, maybe his price was too high. I don't know, but
I don't think so.
If you're not gonna have the actual voice,
don't
do that version of the Crypt Keeper. Do the old comic version or something, because then it wouldn't matter.
It just wasn't cool. It wasn't cool.
Yeah,
I did not find it acceptable for them to do that. Oh, it really fucking irritated me.
I'm not big on the animatronic stuff anyway. I mean, some of them look cool, but I'm not a person who's like, I have to have that, like some people.
It depends.
Just give me some of the Home Depot
the animatronic
7-foot tall skeletons to stick in the yard, and
I got that too.
Yeah, just give me some of those, and I'll be a happy man.
I get it. I do.
I think some of the smaller animatronics are better, like the cats that jump out or like the rats that scurry out. Some of the bigger ones, I'm like, they're kind of hit or miss with me, but you know.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh, all right. Well, that kind of does it for me. My rant on Spirit Halloween. Oh, I have nothing else to say. I want to remind everyone to check out the comic book. Issue 2 still in the works. Almost done there. Check out the video game. I mean,
yeah, get the game.
Don't be a fucking douchebag. Just fucking get something. You know,
the game is $10. You don't have to have any launchers. It doesn't require an internet connection, so
just to download it. I mean, we really can't say that, can we?
Well, the game doesn't require you to be online all the time, like so many fucking games do. They're like, it requires a constant internet connection, so you can have real-time updates, and we can track what you're doing and try to offer you bullshit.
Are they fucking really, bro? I gotta figure this out because that means I might be working an extra fucking hour. I'm not doing that.
Oh my god, this is fucking stupid. This daylight saving shit is dumb. Anyway, we're not gonna get off on a rant for that.
All right, I'm done. I gotta go. You guys, thanks for watching.
Buy the game.
Yeah, remember, if you don't buy the game, there's a good chance you're gonna get molested.
The grapist will be coming if you don't buy the game.
Right, tie you to the radiator, and he will grape you in the mouth.
Well, thank your parents
for years and years to come. All right, I gotta stop doing this. If somebody's gonna think I'm fucked up more than I am. All right, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate you all, and
we do.
Trekkipedia for you. I want you to sit back and feel the fear.